Hello, Toronto from South Africa. And I must tell you, it's a warm South Africa, not one with all of your snow. And a very special hello to my dear friend and fellow, shall we call ourselves a rebel rouser? Harry, I really do wish I could be there with you. You know, there are many interesting streams converging tonight in your great city. Great, because Toronto has embraced a spirit of diversity and inclusiveness that is reflected in the special dinner and awards ceremony that is happening there to benefit the University of the West Indies Scholarship Fund. Indeed, I understand that many of the honorees and sponsors of this gala evening have roots and ties to both the West Indies and Canada, and that your patrons and guests reflect that rainbow spirit where we celebrate our oneness, Ubuntu, as human beings and acknowledge the strength of the many colors and facets we represent. And so I want to congratulate all of you, not just Harry, but all of you who represent this wide spectrum. You have done and are doing marvelously well for society. Tonight I'm so pleased to have been asked to pay a special tribute to Harry Belafonte, a man that has his roots in the Caribbean, a true friend and indeed son of Africa. Although he is a citizen of your neighbor to the south, he transcends all these descriptions because he is first and foremost a citizen of the world, a true humanitarian. I understand that he is receiving the Luminary Award. What an appropriately named award for a very luminous human being. Many of you know of his artistic accomplishments as a recording artist and concert singer, as an actor and a producer. It has been a fantastic career of firsts. Harry was the first African-American man to win an Emmy for his television music special that he produced. During the 60s, he was very active in supporting emerging African artists and making African music known worldwide. He brought to the attention of the West Miriam Makeba, our beloved Mama Africa. They won a Grammy for their album in 1965, an album that told of the anti-apartheid struggle. He was one of the very first artists in North America to speak out, leading the way so that others could eventually follow, using his artistry, he once said, as a weapon for peace. And many of you will remember the important role he played in the American civil rights movement. He was a confidant and friend of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He bailed Dr. King out of the Birmingham City Jail and raised thousands of dollars to release other imprisoned civil rights protesters. He financed the freedom rides, supported voter registration drives, and helped to organize the March on Washington in 1963. In 1985, he helped bring together top performers to record the song "We Are the World," which raised millions of dollars for emergency assistance in Africa. A year later, in 1986, he and I were together at Massey Hall for the Toronto Arts Against Apartheid concert, a wonderful event that some of you may remember. Harry Belafonte's work on behalf of the world's children as UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador Emeritus is unceasing and inspirational. his commitment to the campaign against HIV/AIDS, his tireless support for human and social justice. This is a man that does not hesitate to do what he believes is right. And tonight, you are honoring him for his support of the University of the West Indies, his love of learning and education for all, and most importantly, for being a true luminary, lighting the way so that others may follow. Hey man, congratulations